So, another hot day. Heat index of up to 108. Last time I looked, it was already 102. The bunnies have their frozen water bottles. Oh, you're not curled up with yours? No? Okay. Well, it's there when you want it. And those thaw really quick, but that's okay because I have more. But it's been a shit day. Turns out my loan officer was confused or misunderstood, or I misunderstood. I don't know. Hi. You've been in your pool. Look at those muddy footsies. Look at those muddy footsies. And your muzzle's wet too. Yeah, your muzzle's wet too. You've been in your pool. It's not doing a good job of cooling you off, is it? You know why? Because you don't lay in it. All you do is splash and drink out of it. Oh, you need a bath so bad. She doesn't allow baths or brushing when it comes to her shedding. I just have to wait for it to start coming out and then I can pull it. But if you go near her with a hose, nail trimmers, or comb brush, it's freak out city and you can't catch her. And I can't chase her, so, and I can't pick her up and force her to do something she doesn't want to do. So, anyway, shit day. Loan officers and realtors. So my loan officer at U.S. Bank had told me that it's a conventional loan, and I would only pay between 3 and 5% down payment. The asking price is $34,900, and closing costs are expected to be around $7,600, give or take, maybe less, shouldn't be more. And she said that I could offer, I think the figure was like $42,700, and with a seller credit of $7,700 that would then be applied to pay the closing costs. And so I would end up with a loan that is the mortgage of the house plus the closing cost. And I have just enough money to do 3 to 5% down. And apparently they can't, the bank turns out they can't do that because it turns out, I guess, maybe the appraisal, the loan to appraisal is too much. I don't know. But anyway, I can't do it. And so if I want that house, which I'm kind of, it was getting out of here, basically. 2 bedroom, 1 bath, no air conditioning, has heat, partially fenced yard, no driveway. Not ideal, but better than my situation now. I would have to come out with like $4,000 to $6,000 plus my down payment, and I said, well, I've got no way of coming up with that. And because my student loans are not in default, but I'm on income contingent, and my income is shit. My income is basically non-existent. So my expected payments on my loan are 0. So U.S. Bank, after they got all that paperwork from the student loan people, treated it like that debt doesn't even exist, because, technically, unless I win the lottery or suddenly decide to start working as like a overpriced fake lawyer or brain surgeon, I'm not going to have, any money for that to pay it off. But because it's an income contingent, that makes me ineligible to get an FHA loan or a USDA loan, which I can't get for this house because it's not in an approved rural area. It's in a city, and those can't get USDA loans. And I'm not a veteran, So I can't get a VA loan. So my only choice is a conventional loan. Only I don't have the money. I can make it month to month, but I can't come up with that big lump sum. And this is the grass. This is my yard that I'm left with right now, because my landlord is being an asshole. He doesn't pay for anything. He barters. And the guy that was supposed to be mowing the yards in exchange for, like, I guess, rent and stuff, he got another job. So he's not mowing, and Bobby isn't bothering to find anybody else to do it. Or at least at my house. I have the most yard of everybody except at his rental house, which I think they're still fixing up. It got struck by lightning and took out the electrics, and now they have to completely rewire the house. This is my backyard. The chickens are all dead, but I still have the coops. The chickens got killed by a dog, not mine. And there are probably copperheads back here, and I am wearing flip-flops. This is my yard. This is my backyard. I can't even get to my stuff. So, I'm about to contact the guy that helped me move the deck and take some of the skirting off so we could access the tires, put new tires on, to see if he would come down and use the lumber that was removed when we were getting the skirting off and fix the deck where it's rotted out. And a couple of the steps are rotted as well. Fix it and put it back, because Pretty Girl has only managed to get up these steps twice? 3 times maybe? She was going to come in last night when we were having a storm, but she stumbled on the steps and then, oh shit, it's hot out there. Was instantly, sorry, trying to get on my saddle stool. My back hurts from what I just did. She's too afraid to come up the steps now because she stumbled that one time. Yes, my dog is a twit. Okay, hang on. This is why I want to get away from the heat. It sucks my life out. I can't regulate my own temperature anymore. I can't. I sweat just enough that I'm lightly damp, but I don't sweat enough to cool myself off. I can't warm myself up either, but heat is worse. And I don't have air conditioning still. And it would cost $500 or more just for the unit, not counting whatever it would cost to install it. But I will have to call my RV guy eventually if I'm still here in winter, because I no longer have a working furnace either. So, I'm not moving. I'm not happy about it. I'm trying to not think about it too much, but I am beyond pissed off. I'd get a loan and get a new camper, only I can't afford a loan payment and lot rent payment. And I can't get assistance on paying the lot rent. And I can't get assistance in the wintertime for my electricity because it's under my landlord's name and it has to be under my name. It's never going to be under my name because he doesn't do that. But he does have the cheapest lot rent around. Although he supposedly deducts from the rent I pay him for my lawn care, which is not being obviously cared for. So I'm going to see if that guy will come out and do the deck, redo the deck, and mow for me. And then find out, I don't know, I might need it mowed a couple more times, I don't know. Maybe once it's under control, Bobby can get back to, my landlord, can get back to finding someone to mow, or maybe he won't. He was going to send his guy down and have me pay him to mow, and it's like, no, Bobby, I've already paid, you told me before I even moved here, before I gave you my deposit to hold my lot, that lawn care was, lawn care, water, and trash are all included in the rent money that I pay him every month. So, pay somebody to mow the lawn, Bobby. He doesn't take the money he gets from renting out his RV lots and puts them back into the RV lots. He puts them back into his own personal garden and pigs and chickens and bunnies that are not making him any money. None of that is making him any money. But he's spending all his RV money on that instead of spending it back on the RV lots. And this video is too long to post directly on Facebook, so I will put a comment on Facebook or a post on Facebook, and then anybody who wants to watch this and listen to me once again bitch about my shitty little life can do so if they want to, because I'll put it on YouTube. And then the whole world can hear me bitch and moan. Well, all of my 1 subscribers on YouTube can hear me bitch and moan. And I think I'm on Amazon right now, and I'm ordering a cooling pad for Pupper and one for Pretty Girl, and eventually I should be receiving the cooling blanket that I ordered. I don't have it yet. They better get it soon, because it cost me frickin' $70. But since I've got a little money available free to me now, I may break down and replace my chair, because it's crap. Not just because the animals have abused it. I'll probably actually put this down in the kennel for the animals to use. They can lay on it and anything else they want. Not only is it molting and shredded from cats, but it doesn't open and close very well anymore, and there's springs or something in the seat that are sprung, so there's always a lump in my butt. But somebody likes it. Oh, and you got a fan blowing on you too. It's a shame there's not enough room in here because of the bunnies. I'd keep that chair and just order me one. And you guys could have that one. Yeah. So I'll put it outside, and then you can lay on it when you're outside. Pupper dupper duper duper deepa da. Pooper scooper. Tell everybody how you were a good boy this morning. You actually ate your breakfast. That doesn't happen all the times. Does it? No. Yeah. Are you a twit like your sister? Are you a twit like your... Oh, I know. Yes, you are.